because I'm an irresponsible slacker who can't make heads or tails of their own time and uses my time in the worst way possible. I'm gonna do an OverSeer video for like the 5th time. I'm sorry, but I also feel like I gotta release something. At least I really want to. So this is what I'm going to do. We're gonna dabble with some OverSeer, and we're gonna look at some of the rewards too. So I feel like I'm gonna put a different enough spin on it where it might still be useful. Okay? So when we're playing with OverSeer, and for those who don't know, OverSeer is an Everquest minigame. You type / and type the word over, press enter, and you will see this UI window pop up. I usually will keep my inventory up on the side here because sometimes you get inventory stuff or you get XP and you want to see the XP go up. At least that's just me. I want to see the XP go up. So we're going to start by collecting rewards that we have already. So this may be a little backwards if you're new to OverSeer. But OverSeer has its own tutorial that you kind of have to do when you're first getting into it. And it kind of helps you get set up. But I'm going to try to cover the basics and some of the rewards here. And so we're going to do the rewards first because I have finished OverSeer missions. So let's go by hitting active quests, right? That's what you hit on that tab. And you start hitting collect rewards for any of these quests that were active and are completed. So you hit collect, and that one was just, I got, it was a conversion, so you don't see any pop-up window. And then I hit collect, and here's where we start getting the pop-up window for the rewards, and similar to any quest reward. And I'm just gonna, instead of claiming each one, first I'm gonna hit collect on all of these, right? If you have one that's not completed, you'll get another window if you try to hit collect that says, do you want to finish this early at the cost of daybreak tokens? I don't want to spend daybreak tokens on OverSeer, so just keep that in mind. So now we're going to collect our rewards. We have character experience, OverSeer tetradrachms, or however that's pronounced. If you know exactly how it should be pronounced, feel free to break it up and put a pronunciation key in the comments. I would love you for it, because I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it right, but I'm not sure. So if you pronounce it like me, somebody might be like, oh, that's not how you say it. Well, that's how Fez says it. Fez is a dummy. Probably. Okay, so we're gonna grab some of these tetradrachms, whatever. Okay, we get 2,000 of them because I'm gonna show you what those are for. You can also get mercenary experience, which is something useful if you've already maxed out your OverSeer and already hit max level on your character. That's where you want to start getting maybe the dispenser or the mercenary experience or OverSeer tetradrachms. And again, I'm going to be collecting a lot of that, and then I'm going to show you, oh, this is what they're used for. You also have the opportunity to collect trade skill stuff. Since I do have one of these that offers trade skill stuff, I am gonna go and grab some Lorian's Song trade skill stuff. So I'm gonna hit yes on that. Oh, here we go. We can get some more tetradrachms. And if you've seen my first couple of videos on OverSeer, I was like, tetradrachms, like the stuff you could buy with it is crap. I've since changed my mind a little bit about it, and I'll show you why. It's basically the whole purpose of this video. All right. So we got all of our rewards. And you see here, this I think is some of the stuff we got from the Overseer trade skill materials wise. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's the blue stuff. Okay. Anyway, we're going to grab some new missions here before we go looking to spend our tetradrachms, right? You could just go to the very top, hit autofill, and that's what I do. And if it says success rate 80% or higher, I usually just take it, right? And that's what I do, just going all the way down. See, 84%, I'm going to take it. Usually if it's under 80%, it depends on what it is. I might take it, I might not. If it's in the high 70s, you still a pretty good chance. 87, that's pretty much for sure, right? 85, another good one. Okay, so you see now I'm at 5 out of 5, so I have the maximum that I can have active. And if you're ever not sure, you can always, you know, click through these to see if there's any that you can claim. And remember what I said, if you try to claim before it's finished, it'll say you're just clicking on the thing that says finish now. And you see you could spend your daybreak tokens to finish the task early, but I don't want to spend my tokens on that. I'd rather buy a mount or a clicky item or a double XP potion or something, or XP bonus potion, you know, stuff like that. So I'm done. I got my missions. You can also go down here, these bottom three. There's common conversion, uncommon conversion, and rare conversion. What do these do, Fez? What do they do? Well, if you hit autofill on common conversion, you gotta wait a second. I will convert, I think 3, is it 3? I think you convert 3 regular common agents to get 1 uncommon agent. So it's a conversion. You're converting your low level guys for like sort of higher level guys. So yeah, I have 100% chance of success. These are always 100% chance. So we're going to say yeah, and then uncommon conversion. If I have enough, okay, I have enough. So let's do an uncommon conversion as well. We'll take that, and then rare conversion. Okay, I don't have all that many uncommons to be dicing them up to turn them into a what are they called? Is it legendary? I think it's a legendary or whatever. These the purple ones, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the rare conversion. So that's it for the Overseer. At least for that part. Now we're going to go up to the library, and we're going to see this sketchy, shady guy hanging out behind the library in POK. Well, I think he's a drug dealer, but hopefully he sells things that I want. Not drugs, not drugs. I'm joking about him being a drug dealer, by the way. I have to have my own fun. And here he is. When I said shady and sketchy, yeah, a mysterious presence. There's nothing more shady and sketchy than a literal shade or shadow. Look at them teeth, man. He's just teeth and creepy eyes. All right, right click on him. He's a merchant. And yeah, he only deals in the tetradrachms, right? So he sells a lot of ornaments, which is silly. I'm sorry. I don't think ornaments are that popular because they're so damn expensive, especially in the Daybreak tokens category. I don't know what some of this stuff is still. Like the ultimate on a tuner heirloom. I don't know what that means. Is it gonna unattune gear? or something, maybe, I don't know. Hammers. So I don't want the ornaments. I'm looking for a power source because he does sell power sources. I forgot what they're called on this guy though. He does sell augs too. So you can buy some of these augs. They are, pay attention, these are type 5. And you got to make sure that whatever gear you're wearing, my gear currently does not support type 5. Okay. I might have some earrings that support it. Okay, there we go. I have an earring that would support type 5. And a lot of other stuff that doesn't. I think it's just that one piece. So I'm not going to buy any of these right now. They do come in handy if you do have stuff that supports type 5. I believe that if you're wearing cultural or quested armor, I think most of the quested armor does support slot type 5. This stuff is all crafted by players. My main character, Fezzelwig, made these. And it's for level 100, which I'm 100. So, yeah. Easy gear, right? But you can't put... There's some augs that just won't go in there. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, token of resurrection. You can get resurrection tokens here. Well, that's handy. Isn't that special? So let's see our tetradrachms. We got 5,800. And so I could buy a few of these resurrection tokens. But remember, you can also use resurrection tokens or buy resurrection tokens, which is basically resurrecting your dead friends, right? Using loyalty tokens as well. So either or, and I believe it's all the same and it should stack with each other. But we want some power sources. Pay attention, because this one, for example, I cannot use. It's level 119. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to encounter any that I can use at all. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to be really disappointed, guys. Okay, there's a power shard, required level 104. So they do have lower level power sources. Here's a enchanted dragon scale, for example. It's another power source. This one's for level 109. That's another level 104. Oh, here's a 98 power source. This one has no negatives at all. AC, hit points. This is a pretty good power source. Spell damage, heal amount. I'm liking this one. It's even got some heroic intelligence. I think that's going to be ideal for me because, yeah, required level 98. I'm 100, so this will last me until I hit like 104, 105, and I start getting these other ones, right? And is it better than what I currently have? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Stats are like double of what I'm currently using. Plus, this one's out of power anyway. I probably have a few more level 75 ones. Keep in mind, folks, the level 75 ones are crafted by players. So you could save your tetradrachms and just craft these level 75 power sources if you're of a lower level. Just giving you a heads up. Although I have not found the ability to craft power sources higher than level 75 unless you do a special quest, which I still haven't done, unfortunately. So let's go get this power source. Do I buy more than one? Sure. I wonder if these power sources stack. They do not. They do not stack. I will just buy 2 of them because I do not want to clutter my inventory. Is this lore? No, it's not lore. Did I use the bulk of my... Oh, okay. Never mind. I did not realize that I was spending 5,000. I can only afford one. Okay. But there you go. there's also other stuff here. I don't know what that is. It's an illusion of some kind. And there's and there's also different kinds of currency that you can get, like a mark of valor, and marks can be used to buy stuff from certain merchants as well. So you can get some different currencies using your tetradrachms as well. But I'd say that's it. Let's install our new power source and see if we got any kind of difference in our stats. There we go. Oh, look at that. It jumped. Okay. So at least this gear is infusible, and it is now infused. That's why you see all these stats up in green. They've gone up. And wonderfully, there's no negatives to this at all. So that's pretty cool. I think that's about it. I just wanted to touch on that and some of the rewards of Overseer, and that getting tetradrachms isn't completely useless. You can get yourself a power source, and this should last me for probably a week or two, maybe more. I don't know. I don't keep track of how quickly the power sources get depleted, but hopefully by then, I mean, if you do Overseer every day, then you're gonna have plenty of tetradrachms to buy more power sources anytime, along with some of those other augments. But keep in mind, those other augments that were type 5, that just nothing but heroic stats, you do get a lot of drops in level 100 plus areas that start giving you augments exactly like that. So you don't really have to buy them, especially if you're not a tank. I would say just wait until you get them from drops, right? If you're a tank though, you might want to get everything you possibly can and get your armor slotted with the best augments and have the best gear possible, because tanks are meant to get the beat down, right? And if your hit points are not where they need to be, you're not going to survive too well unless you've got a really good healer. I guess, but even a good healer will have a hard time keeping you alive, because we had that problem and I've had that struggle on Sunday when we live stream, because on Sunday I'm playing the tank. I'm playing a Dark Elf Warrior, and I've been like one-shotted by Rare Named, and that always sucks, because then the whole group gets wiped out because the guy that's supposed to take the hits is dead. So consider that too, guys. I hope this helps some of you. I know it's not what I usually do, and it's a relatively short video, but I effed around and I found out, which means I don't have nearly enough time to do something else right now, because I got to put a video on Patreon for tomorrow morning, and I don't have one. And then, you know, Patreon always gets early access, and then YouTube sees it on the Monday after, or yeah, the next Monday. So thank you for watching. If you like what I do here, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me get seen in the algorithm. My video gets recommended to more people. If you want to support me, you can subscribe if you're not subscribed, or join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, check out my Patreon. You can be a patron for a single month if you want to, just to see what I have over there to support me a little bit. Or if you want to support me a lot, you can be a patron for several months, or whatever you want, you know? Or like I said, YouTube memberships, kind of the same thing. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support and your continued support. Those of you who have not only subscribed, but resubscribed or rejoined month after month are my absolute heroes. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you anybody who does a super like or super chat during live streams too. I appreciate you guys very much. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
Gather round, ye fools
And don't watch YouTube videos while you're driving. Be safe out there.
Let me sing you
Be
the
smart.
tale of Vexy Dazzler Spit. A ginger spark in Norath's blackest shade. She'll steal your coin and maybe your heart if you're fool enough to let her. Down where the lanterns flicker in thicker shadows underneath common lands and night, there slinks a lass with eyes like gold fire, ginger a sin and just as unwise. Do the curtains match the drapes? Ah, who's to say? Tell me when you've seen them, 'cause your purse won't survive the night. Oh, the dark elves beg the trolls implore, but she'll take a gnome every time. One kiss, one twist, and it goes the door. Hope you like waking up poor. Vexy Dazzle Spit, oh what a witch. Spins like a shadow, bites like a nit. Kiss you sweet, then vanish at dawn. Wake up confused and all your gold's gone. Grin, razor sharp, dangle a lockpick on finger and heart. Pride, room, love, just us two. Gnomes wake up not in pockets blue. Clever hands, them little folk got, but clever ain't fast, not gainst Vexy's tricks. Vexy Dazzler Spit, sharp as a splinter, dancing on hearts like a drunkard on liquor. Kiss you sweet, then vanish at dawn. Wake up confused and all your gold's gone.